ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come.
Comes over the ears.
Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 mass.
1, 2, 3 months.
No song. Okay.
Beyond the sky, it's been a long time coming, but I know.
As well, the special Sunday quarantine will disappear. I repeat, however, we are not flinging caution to the winds. So after midnight on Saturday, all that will happen is that we will go back to the state of affairs that existed immediately prior to the inclusion of the additional measures in SI 55 of 2020. In other words, we will still be in lockdown mode, though in a manner not quite as draconian as provided for by the additional special measures. And going forward, this is what will happen. The original state of emergency proclamation will itself expire on April 30th, 2020. An extension is clearly needed, but that can only be done by way of a resolution of the National Assembly. There will therefore be a meeting of the House on Monday coming and a meeting of the Senate the following day. Those meetings are for the sole purpose of approving the state of emergency extension, and physical attendance in the chambers will be limited to the bare minimum of members needed to constitute a quorum. Once the extension of the state of emergency is approved by Parliament, a new SI will be drafted for the signature of the Governor General. The National Oversight Committee is currently being advised by the National Task Force, Economic Czars, and the Health Team as to further relaxation that the new SI could safely permit. The point is that we're looking at the commencement of a phased, calibrated restart of business and economic activity in Belize.
Belize on lockdown.
Stay tuned, take the best, and the rest of your life.
Very strong message to family.
Okay, what a bag of pineapple burgers.
Pineapple burgers.
Yeah, okay.
Here they are.
So you picking up?
We are picking up.
Okay.
We've been fighting some fires.
Mhm.
We've been doing a lot of volunteer work, bagging up some, making up some food bags.
Uh-huh.
There's more.
There's a
Whoa! Let's see if we can we look in here? Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that!
Look at those specialties you
Oh,
made.
get out! You can't have none. No, you can't have none. You can't have none of this. No, this is for somebody else special, not you. All right, so you say you've been fighting fires out in Consejo and
Up on Consejo Road, yeah, there's been lots of fires. We assume because from the burning, some of the sparks, went into close to our field where we live, and came up right behind our village where there are palapa roofs, which could spark, and the whole thing could go up in flames. So we've been out there fighting fires, just taking a break here to have some of your delicious pineapple burgers.
Okay, well, in episode 5, we were talking about loading up the vehicle.
Yep.
Right. Getting ready to what?
Yep, goods with beans from the Mennonites, and also some corn and some corn flour. And we're basically taking all those items and we are making food bags. So it's tough times right now, as we know, with all the restrictions, and people need to eat, and people haven't been able to work. So Sarah Brandow basically got a donation from a person in California and was able to help us basically put all this, buy all the food, and then make food bags and put it out to local Belizeans.
So donations, like, so you have a hashtag or something like that?
So it's hashtag Feed Belize, and there's a GoFundMe campaign. Hashtag Feed Belize.
Okay. All right then. Well, we're live and direct in front of the coconut hut, where you can see in the background our coconut hut is getting a little facelift, you know. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
All right then. Okay.
Now is always the right
All right then. So we'll see you next time. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
There's always someone to pull you down. You just get back up and hold your ground. If there's ever something bad you don't want to see, just keep on walking and let it be. I don't want to hear about all that's bad. No, 'cause all that's bad just makes me sad. So every little once in a while, show some love and make me smile. Cry sometimes with tears of joy. Oh yeah, show it help and I want it boy. Say yeah. Summer, winter, fall, just go through the rain and
Falafel
through the
work?
snow.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
To live in a
All right.
right on.
So you plant your plants?
Get on back, to live in
Okay.
Get on back,
All right.
get on back. Where the Lord takes me, I don't know. Hey, just give me a truth and let me grow.
This is spinach. Spinach close to the kalalo. Two of them go together.
Okay.
Okay. Then I have the cockstan. They call it the cockstan. When the golden ball is, then I have the jackass bitters here. Hey, well, you got brain upon this. This is this is the thing that they make juice out of. Chinese. The Chinese fruit.
Okay.
The Chinese fruit that they call it Chinese apple.
Okay.
Okay, I found that and then wait, I got more here that I brought. This is two, I got a different one. I brought a couple of them. But this, hey, spinach. Hey, this is what Popeye use. Okay. So you can eat this just like that, and it's going to let you have a lot of strength right here. Spinach, hey, here.
Summer, winter, fall, just go through the rain and through the snow.
This way.
Let's stop.
Yeah, that's customer plant here. Plant avocado here.
Right on,
Big, so it's cold.
just get on back,
You know,
to
I
live
brought
in
the black lord, black soil like,
Get on
you
back.
know. Then I plant the guava right here.
Oh, okay.
So we got the manure right here.
Okay.
We got the manure.
That's the guava.
Make yourself superior.
So, we got rat bud here.
If you practice, baby, all the time.
All right then.
Nice.
No one can take
Come on, I can't say, you know. Just know we got.
fussing and fighting all the time.
Yeah, man.
Do you really want some peace of mind? Yeah. Remember back as a little kid, there was so much fun in what we did. Summer, winter, fall, just go. Here we go. Through the rain and through the snow. Through the rain and through the snow. Yeah. Let's get on back to living again. Let's get on back to living again. Just get on back to living again. Oh yeah. Get on back. Get on back. Get on back. Get on back. Summer, get on back. Fall, just go. Here we go. Through the rain and through the
Belize on lockdown.
There. So for the smaller kid, you can cut the first part, which would be maybe about, say, there, right? You cut there. Now this you can cut in half
So
to
you
make
have
it
your
tie.
2 pieces.
And then you open it.
Open it up.
There's even another way that, let's try this one, because that one, see, because even like this you can do, it's, when I used to be a girl, guys, there's a lot of things they showed you how to do. See, so if you do this like this, see, it gives you right there. So then on the other side, if you don't feel like cutting it, you don't have to cut it. So you'd open it, you close it like this, it comes through in the bottom, and it loops.
Whoa.
See? So now
Yes.
you have 2 loops.
Very simple.
Yeah, very simple. And then you open, you gotta open your, like I said, this would be for the smaller kids, right? You open.
And no sewing.
No, so
All right
this
then.
comes over the ears.
The ear,
This other one comes over the ears.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 mass.
1, 2, 3 mass.
No sewing.
No sewing.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing.
And
And who we speaking to?
Oh, Edith Craig / family name White.
All right then.
But yes, we have a lot more of these. So next week, when the ladies that normally take classes, they got the flu just before all this went down.
Okay.
So they hadn't been coming to sewing classes. But we have altogether 12 of us, because you're part of that group also. And 7 of them religiously still was coming to classes.
Okay.
And this is just part where the little sewing, but the sewing is up back over here.
Okay.
But like I said, next week they want to be here, so Adam and hopefully some of the other ladies, Lola, Lourdes, Marta, Laura, Miss Ake. It's, I think, you know, many more of them.
Okay,
that's
so
taking sewing classes.
So we're well protected now.
Yes, so
Ready to go.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 masks, and you're ready to go.
All right then.
You know.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Mask that I had intended for you. I thought I'd already have it laced.
Okay.
And
Oh, got the toucan. Yeah.
Now these are just shoelaces.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ran out of elastic, but you can just knot them wherever. Everyone's head's different.
Okay.
Wherever you want.
So tell me about this mask making. You've been busy on your sewing machine.
Both machines.
Yeah. So tell me how is that going, and what are you doing with them? I mean, you know,
What I'm doing is I'm doing. There was one group that needed 2 apiece would make it. I needed 24. And that group is expanded to 55.
and that's people that's making.
That's people assisting other people further south.
Wow. Wow.
Have you noticed whether the sanitation
Yeah, they came through. I think so. I think they did. But you know, we're reporting on good news, and we want to know, you know, people that's doing good things out here. Oh, 6 feet. Okay. All right. So. Oh yeah. So tell us what you've been busy doing. You know.
Everybody them a vegetarian. Just what you nobody never want go
Toucan man.
No, nature's way. Look how long me a want. Me can't believe
This.
the price I'll be all legal. Practice personal hygiene. Make sure
Yeah.
you wash your hands.
Yeah. Hector.
The corona does a job like a bomb.
Oh yeah.
Hey, basically,
I've been sending you on WhatsApp. There's a thing. It's called. Hold on a minute. somethinginternational.org. They're the ones that just built the Earth Block House in Copper Bank in like January, February.
Okay.
And what it is, all of the models, the software that they design things, everything is opensourceecology.org.
Opensourceecology.org.
I think I sent you the link, but it's really easy to find. And what you can do is you can download their software. When I worked with 3D modeling in the States, which was pro engineering, that software was like $35,000. I mean, I didn't own it. It was the company I worked for. All their stuff is free. You can design for free. And what they have is they're making like, Connie, slow down. Hard to breathe still. If I step away, I can take it off.
Okay.
Time restriction. And people can find it.
Now who would have thought that you could walk in the bank with a mask on like this and shades and you all right?
Yeah.
But if you don't have the mask on, you might not can go in the bank.
Yeah, this is coronavirus, that's why.
All right now. Okay, thank you.
I know that. Because you do with my sunflower strength.
Now you Belize on lockdown. Okay, outside of the coconut hut, and we're talking with
Lenford Melvin A.K. Choco.
All right there. And we just got back from a cured cancer patient.
A cured cancer patient, not fully cured, he's on his way.
Okay.
For 2 months of treatment with my bitters.
But he would have been
very already. According to the doctor has given me up. But since we met him 2 months, he's on my treatment, and see today what you see, he has really picked up. So we give him maybe another 2-3 months and then he will really ready.
So doctor told him to go home and die.
Go home and die.
Wow.
He met me on the same day at the hospital when I sent him home. So I tell him that I have a herbs, I believe in the herbs and believe in God, and we will see what the work will happen. And just so we interview him and say what he see. It's the herb that got him today stand up front of me and you to give the testament what is going on with that herb. So it's a very good herbs, cure you fast. We not spend a lot of hundreds of $1,000. Very cheap. We sell it. The medicine very cheap to help people out here.
So how does this compare to the coronavirus?
Well, the coronavirus is a really deadly disease because that, according to the doctors, it closes down your immune system, your lungs. But that's why once your system is very strong, you cannot fight it because the system is strong.
Yeah.
But if you meet your system half balanced weak, he will close you down according to the higher doctor specialist, right? So that's why most of the people, they recommend you to drink your bitters, and not only because coronavirus is coming. You have to keep
your system clean
right through your life, right through the year. And many people sometimes they say that, you know what, you rather me to drink 3 Bellikin beer or 3 Bellikin stout and feel high, but then they are killing themselves more, you know, because then this Bellikin and different stuff have all kind of chemicals and all kind of alcohol, which
fast food
and different stuff, which in this herbs is from the ground properly boiled. Everything is boiled with rainwater, purified water and bottle. So you see the difference. Yes, a Bellikin is good, a Guinness is good, but herbs is much better. He will do a lot of job that will not do. So keep on your herbs, and people that are ready buying from me, they see the result. And I just want to explain to the customers, don't buy one and feel you see miracles. These guys, he had already drinking 2 months straight this bitters, and you see the result on him. It's not only 1 day, 2 days and stop. A lot of people sometimes they have a pain here, they have a pain here, they have something, and when you recommend it to them and 1 day, 2 days they drink it, they feel good, they stop. And when maybe a month after the pain come back, then they want to go drink it. No, drink it straight, drink it a month, 2 months, 3 months, and when you see that the pain that you have, the herbs help you, Continue drinking. That's it like bitter. That's why in India mostly bitters. You have it on your shelf in your fridge, and you drink a little cup every other 2 days, every other 3 days. Because I have customers that using it a lot, ready. That when they feel healthy, but I still make them keep a bottle home and drink it like every other 2 days, or 3 days, or a bottle 1 time for the month. But still, you have that bitters in your system.
But compared to what medicine costs nowadays, and what compared to what operations and the various.
What my friend told you just now, that he had spent hundreds of dollars to the doctor, to the chemotherapy and different stuff, and hundreds of dollars of all different type of medication, and still the medication do not do nothing. Now he have said that when he started to drink my herbs, you can see the difference. Yes, he have a little pain, but it is from the rubber, from the tube that they push him. Whenever they remove that, there will be no pain. Because all the different type of herbs do something in your system. So drink your herbs, not only drink it 1 week and just expect to see miracles. Continue drink it right through the year, and you will live long like the East Indian. You know? And people that drink that of herbs live long, do not visit doctor many times. Like myself, you know, I'm 52 years and I not know the last day that I went to a doctor and sit down in a hospital. Yes, I sit down in a hospital one time when I had a broken leg, but that was different stuff.
Oh yeah.
Other rather and sickness, disease. Thanks to good Lord that all those herbs that our grandfather, our father teach us is working. And who drink it will feel it and will know it.
All right,
so
then.
If you do not drink it, you will not know what it will do with you.
Okay, so a lot of people eat sweets because it tastes good, but this is bitters, and it's called bitters.
Bitter.
So what does a bitter do that the sweet can't do?
Well, the bitter will clean up everything in you and get you online, build up your blood. The sweet will give you more sugar and sweetness, sugar, and diabetes, and you will drop dead. And even these bitters help the diabetes, the sugar. I have treated a lot of people right now with that diabetes, and they drink this medication and they see that the diabetes is going little by little. So it's very good for diabetes too.
Okay then. All right then, so people worried about catching corona and all like so, they just need to drink some bitters.
Yeah, drink some bitters and keep strong, and like I tell you, right through the year, not only 1 day and stop, or 1 week and stop, or 1 month and stop. You have to drink it, and when you feel like you get better, you have your bottle right there, and whenever you want a shot, bam, 1 time for the week, 2 times for the week, a cup, and keep your system strong.
Okay then.
And you will stay far from doctor right through your life.
Oh, all right then. Well, you heard it live and direct on WACP, the place to be, for we are creative people.
Right here will be the distributor. So when you want to find it in town, you come right here at Coconut Hooks and pick up your bitters.
Okay, all right.
Reasonable price.
Yes, and we thank you very much for sharing. All right. Good.
So I keep it true. I got something to lose, so I gotta move. I can't keep myself and still keep you too. So I keep it